What is going on, everybody? Brent Abel here at goldballhunting.com. Welcome.
Okay.
No, just gritting the teeth.
Man, you're just coming at them.
There's a big reason why. Welcome to another episode of the Gold Ball Hunting Podcast.
Yeah.
And Jeff, this is episode number 352. The date is actually Tuesday, December 31, 2019. And as we were talking about before we started the recording today, next year, 2020, which a lot of people say the whole thing is, 2020 hindsight, looking back. No. Gold Ball
Survey
Hunters,
said, wrong answer.
That's right. We're looking forward. So I don't know, what is that, 0202 as opposed to 2020? Whatever the opposite is, we're looking forward to next year. And so guys, hang in there with us. Another episode of the Gold Ball Hunting Podcast, because today, that's right, we have got the whole focus of where we're going next year to help. This is assuming you're like a competitive tennis player, tournaments, leagues, and if you're doing the Wednesday night brew crew, this better be life and death for you, right? This better not be, we're playing for a beer. No, we're playing for a beer. We're playing for pride. We're playing for, I don't know. But anyway, we got the answer for you. So hang in there with us for the rest of this episode, because so the big question is this: how are tennis players like us who never played in the tour, weren't incredible juniors, or maybe got a late start to the game, how do we consistently compete at our highest skill level without having to grind through endless hours of on-court practice time and still be in the hunt for victory match after match? That is the question, and Gold Ball Hunting gives you the answers by helping you eliminate your skill level range so that you build a strong foundation of confidence. My name is Brent Abel, and along with my biz partner, Jeff Jacklich, welcome to Gold Ball Hunting. Come to goods. All right, guys. Well, listen, Happy New Year, everyone. Make sure you are safe out there tonight. I'm safe right here with it's called H2O, Jeff.
Nice.
Would you please show the folks what you're currently working on? That sure looks like H2O. H2O.
Easy for you to say.
H2O. Okay. I haven't started.
And as far as anybody else is concerned, it's H2O.
Okay. Well, anyway, guys, listen. Next year, 2020, Jeff and I are figuring the fastest way for you to become a better player. Again, assuming, conditioned upon you are a competitive player and you've decided next year, I want to win more. I want to flat out win more. So
I'd say either you already are, or you're really starting to flirt with the idea of like, how do I really advance my tennis game? Like serious thought, not just pie in the sky. It's a romantic idea. I'd love to play like her, like him, whatever.
Yeah.
Really, like there's something inside that's starting to stir, and you're kind of going, I'm really digging this game. It's like, this is fun. It looks like it's more fun the next rung up on the ladder.
Up in there, yeah.
And so how do I get there? And
that's we've been talking about 6 pillars, the foundation that makes up a great player, and you really got to embrace all 6. There was a 7th one that I came up with today on the drive down. I've forgotten what it is, but it's here in the phone.
It's in there.
I took an audio note. And I'll come up with it at some point. Yeah. Hey, look, give me a break, man. I mean, third year 70s coming up here in 2020.
You got to take advantage of modern technology, baby.
Taking notes all day long. Listen, so out of the 6 pillars, the first one is technique, which we promote less technique. Second one's tactics and strategies, which really, when you boil it all down, where do you want to move to next in the court? It's all about court positioning.
Right.
The third one is let's call it physical. Fourth one's mental. The 5th one, Jeff, is experiences.
Yeah.
Are you putting your butt out in the line often enough where it really counts? Not just drilling and not hitting off the ball machine, where all that stuff doesn't matter, right? Oh, it matters a little bit, but it matters. It matters if you're trying to do pillar number 1, which is reducing stroke technique. If you're trying to add more lag, snap, and wipe, not going to work. not going to work. And then the sixth thing is video. Are you actually taking video of your matches? Forget the video of technique, of looking at your serve or looking at this or that, trying to analyze it down to the nth degree. Put the camera up on the fence. Just talked to Tim Carr yesterday. He showed me his setup, which is with the QM1, the fence mount.
Yeah.
And he's got his iPhone set up. So he doesn't have to go through the whole thing of, the camera and on the computer. And so he's got that. And if anyone's curious about how he's doing that, let me know and I'll let you. I'll show you what he's doing. But the fastest way, Jeff, for 2020 to be your year, guys, is number 3. It's going to be fitness. And fitness is, and I'm sorry, everyone goes, oh, fitness, big deal. Yeah, all right. All right, I'll lose the 15 pounds. Yeah, fine, I'll take care of it. It never happens. Just never happens. It gets, it's kind of such a low priority. If you want to play, as Jeff said, up with the big boys, up with the big girls on court number 1, which looks like a whole lot more fun. Then pillar number 3, physical, is about doing a couple things. Number 1 is doing the kitchen way better. And then doing some fitness stuff that actually applies to tennis. Right. So if you could think about, well, you go in the gym and just lift and grunt all day and, cut off your shirt sleeves and all that. And, kind of walk around with these little arms sticking out. It's not going to get it done. So you and I are committed to a couple things, Jeff. Number 1 is, we're just going to hammer home fitness all year long.
Yep.
All year long. And we've got a couple ways to help you. Number 1 with, I'm going to share my story of what I do and why it has helped me become a better player without working on technique, without working on tactics and strategies. Well, just think about it. If you're a little bit quicker, a little bit more nimble, do you think that might help you on the technique side of things where you're more consistently, you got the right spatial thing and you get the right contact.
Right.
If you're a little bit quicker, a little bit more nimble, do you think number 2, you're actually getting to the better court position more often? Right. Number 4, with the mental thing, do you think you're a little more confident? I think so. And do you think number 5, you've now got the confidence, I want to go out and play more. I want to go out and challenge myself. I want to see what it's going to take me to get to the big boys, the big girls up here. And so that's what we're going to work on this year, Jeff. 2020, not hindsight. Looking forward, baby. Whatever direction that is on this thing. And
like
so
that, right?
And so we can help you guys do that.
Looking forward.
Taking their swig as I'm talking.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, if you insist. Bumstick. So yeah, I want to share what I do, and I do some crazy stuff sometimes, but everything I'm going to show you guys is all tennis related. It all makes sense for tennis. And then we've actually got, and then the other thing is, you and I are working on some products that we've been experimenting with now for what, a month.
Yeah,
and
we've been like today was day 31 for me.
Okay.
30, 31, 30. Well, yeah, 31 or 32.
Good.
Right.
Good. It's an interesting concept behind these, and I've tried, loads of nutritional stuff and supplements in the past, and I think they've all sort of helped to a degree.
Right.
But it hasn't been the same science backed. The science-backed methodology, I guess, is what, and it's really interesting, this stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Give us a few days to kind of get organized with how we want to present it to you.
Right.
But I've already. It took me, and I just think it took me longer than maybe it would someone who's half my age to sort of feel some effects or feel some benefits.
Right.
Because there's more stuff to work through, I think. But for the last 7 to 10 days, it's been tangible. And I know it's been tangible because of my workouts. Actually, I was talking to Owen today and I talked to you a little bit about it. I sort of had this threshold of my gym workouts where the threshold was really more of how much cardio was I doing.
Right.
and I could kind of go for a certain level. And the last 7 to 10 days, day by day, I'm taking it up another level without even really, grunting and oh God, let's get
Right.
one more level, right? And today was like, I started out today just thinking, all right, I want to get a quick little brisk workout before I hit the road to drive down here to the desert, and over the Brooklyn Tennis Club. And I would say about 20 minutes into it, I was sort of thinking, well, maybe this will be a 20 to 25-minute workout. And 20 minutes into it today, I just said, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to take it every 5 minutes and keep going. And, finally stopped at 52 and a half minutes today and didn't really feel like, oh God, I'm just exhausted. I just sort of felt like I felt really good. I mean, it's kind of like every day has sort of been building on each other. Lots of times when I've done workouts in the past, it's like I need a day or two to recover.
Right.
And I guess the shadows are really coming through now, aren't they?
Yeah.
What the heck? Anyway, so let me move over here and see if this.
Yeah. Oh, I think you just keep it moving.
Okay.
Just keep it moving.
Everyone's going.
So Brenny's taking this stuff now, and he's just always moving now. He's just, just can you see me now? Okay. So.
Would you take another swig and then I'll keep talking? Oh, okay, sure. So anyway, and I was very skeptical, as you know, for the first couple of weeks, first 2.5 weeks, just going, I don't know, man. I don't know, but now I do know, and I've got some tangible results. And for me, I need that. If I'm going to share a story, if I'm going to promote something, if I'm going to recommend something, suggest something, it's got to be pretty solid. It's got to be a difference maker for me. And so anyway, we'll let you guys know sooner than later what it is, and let you guys try it out. What else? 2020, 2020 foresight.
Foresight.
Yes.
I think, this is a night, where everybody makes, resolutions. It's not an I'm gonna. And I'm just as guilty as the next guy. I'm going to.
Would you conjugate that for us, please?
Yeah.
Gonna.
That's all future tense.
Yes.
Which means it's never present tense. And so, I'm going through my own stuff, and, I'm really struggling with, I'm working on my shoulder work and everything. And last week has been a challenge for me to get it done. I've been bopping around quite a bit. So I haven't been able to do it every day, and, and then trying to get my cardio work in and that. And so if you really looked at it, I could honestly say I'm failing miserably. However, just being honest, right? And it's not like I'm the first guy to like I'm going to go and then not so much.
That's right. Well, look, I mean, so but you made the commitment about a month ago.
Yeah.
So, and you started off great, and then, things get in the way, or at least we think things get in the way. I think what I want to say with the New Year's resolution thing is that I think the reason that New Year's resolutions don't work is because we don't look at them as building habits.
Right.
We look at them as, well, I want to drop 15 pounds. I want to drop 20 pounds. So the first couple of days is like kind of cool.
Yeah. It's a romantic idea. And it's a romantic idea. Right. You kind of have this vision, blah, 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 blah. And then the reality that, I actually have to do the work to get that result. I actually have to do the work now. So it's like this, they're diametrically opposed, kind of, if you will. I want the result, but you mean I actually have to do this work in between? And listen, that's just a harsh reality. I'm not immune to it. Like I said, I'm doing what I can as I go along here. And it's not about motivation is easy. I'll just say this. Motivation is the easiest thing on the planet. You go on YouTube and find some unbelievably great motivational 3-minute, 5-minute, 10-minute stuff that you will just step up out of your chair and feel like you are physically on fire, and like you can just go ahead.
I am so ready to do this tomorrow.
right? And
I'll do
then,
it
or
tomorrow.
that moment, even that moment, right? But there's a harsh reality of motivation and discipline to do the work. And that's really where the rubber meets the road. Do you have the discipline to, when you don't feel like it, when today's not really going the way I was hoping it was going, all that stuff. And listen, like I said, I'm not immune. So I'm not talking about pie in the sky stuff here. That's the harsh reality of it. But it comes down to, do you have the discipline to get up out of the chair, to drive in late one night from work or wherever and go, crap, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it. Emotionally, I don't give a crap if I do it, but darn it, let's just see if I can go sit down on the bike for 10 minutes.
Yeah, right.
And get involved in it at least. Or let's just see if I can do 10 sit-ups. Or whatever it is you're trying to get done. Can you just even start it and get a few reps in? And then that actually, again, the chemicals change in your body when you start to exercise. The endorphins kick in, things happen. And you might find yourself going, well, now that I've started, the heck with it. I might as well go the next 10 minutes. And it doesn't matter if you're pushing yourself to the maximum in that workout or not. It's the fact that you're actually doing it. And that, like I said, it comes down to the discipline of doing it, not the motivation to do it. Yes, motivation is great and it can spark the idea, and it's a romantic idea and it sounds great and I can't wait to be able to do X, Y, or Z. But
yeah,
the discipline every day, again, like you said, to create that habit where you wake up in the morning and you know that there, at some point in the day, you're going to get it done.
So one of the things I recommended, I did what did I call it last year? The 30-day reboot in January of 2019. Mm-hmm. And so one of the things I kept stressing is everyone go buy this book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. And one of the things that I've learned from him that I do from time to time, so, but it really works for me. And it's like last night, I said, all right, I got this 7-hour drive, from Northern California down the desert tomorrow. But I'd really like to get a workout in before, because I know that once I get down there, I might say I'm going to work out, but then I get down there, I don't. So what I do is I set out the workout clothes. They're right there. I mean, they're staring me in the face. I wake up in the morning and I kind of go look at them and go, sure. And then, I go to the bathroom and I come back and they're there. And I go get the cup of coffee and I'm starting to feel a little better. And I look up and I just say, God dang it. Yeah, okay. There's a great story in there about, and I can't remember how James Clear kind of phrases it, but it's like there's a trigger to get you to do the thing that you want to do. And there's this famous dancer who lived in New York City. And she just, and every morning she had to leave by a certain time. And she knew that as soon as she called the cab to come and get her, that's all she had to do. It wasn't like she had to fire herself up to go.
It sets it in motion.
All she had to do was just make the call to the cab company, come and get me. And once she did that, then she was committed to do the workout. So, guys, if you struggle with kind of keeping the habit building and, the day after day in terms of the fitness thing and the kitchen thing, is try to come up, well, first of all, buy the damn book, because the book is incredible. It's an easy read and it just makes so much sense. And there's so much great, I won't call them tips, but he's got so many great ways of helping you build habits in an atomic, meaning small,
right?
Tiny habits that can create that. And so for me, it's kind of like the night before. If I set out the workout clothes, all right, I've already started it because I've set them out. They're there, ready to go. So, guys, I think that if you really want to get better this year, 2020, the way that you're going to do that, fastest way is going to be through fitness. And if you got to lose some weight, then what is holding you back? If you're really serious about becoming a better tennis player, whether that means in tournaments going through the next round or two, whether that means in the league thing, breaking off the shackles of your teammates and your captains who want to hold you down so you don't actually go to the next, because you're such a good player on that team, of wanting to go to the next level. So if that's really something that you want to do next year, then I think you have to join me and Jeff in kind of this journey. I'm going to really kind of document when I've all of a sudden now, I think it's because of these products we're taking the last month, and now all of a sudden I'm kind of re-energized. I'm sort of refocused on just going after it, man, just going after the fitness thing. So I kind of feel like documenting my journey this year in terms of what I'm doing. I've just made a huge commitment right there with that statement. Stupid. But what the heck? But we will see. But if you want to lose some weight, guys, let us know, because we got some ways to help you do that. And would love to kind of get in the, look, take advantage of the free coaching call, 15-minute coaching call. If you want to shed some pounds, let's do it smartly, and let's do it in a way that really enhances your tennis. So listen, just jump on that call. Go over to goalballhunting.com. If you're not already on our email list, drop in a first name and email address, and you'll get access to our online calendar scheduler. You can pick a date and time that works best for you. If you're already on our email list, any one of the emails you receive from us has got a link in there that you can click and go schedule a 15-minute call with us. It's free, it's private, and we don't record it. We don't make it public. And so it's all good. The other thing, Jeff, a reminder that we've got those 2 one-day training workshops coming up January 16 and 17. We've got a few spots left.
For Thursday the 16th.
Thursday the 16th. Yeah, 17th is sold out. But on Thursday, January 16th, down here in the desert, and they're one-day workshops. It's one day, but we actually have to get you on a webinar like a few days before. Then we do the workshop, and then we got to follow up for a month afterwards, once a week for a month, to keep you engaged. And the whole premise of this thing is to help you guys discover what's the one thing that you really do above all else you do really well. And we're going to help you discover that. You may think you know what that is, but it doesn't really translate to what you really want, is to win more, especially your close matches. Yeah. So it may be that thing, and we'll sort of help you find ways to get yourself more into situations where you can do that one really cool thing.
Right.
Right down below this video is on YouTube, or if you listen to it on iTunes, in the what's it called there? Anyway,
Stitcher.
The show notes.
Oh, the show notes.
There's 2 links. Number 1 is the link to the info video for the workshops, and right below that is the application. If you already know you want in, you got to apply. Got to make sure that you're the right fit for the other folks, other players in the group, skill level wise. So just go ahead and click one of those 2 and get started. Do it sooner than later, because we're just about out of spots on that Thursday. Anything else there? Obi-Wan, Canobster. Canobster.
That's good. Not sure I've ever heard that one.
And by the way, it's been an amazing 2019 doing this gold ball hunting thing. I don't think we got started until the third week of
16th, I think.
16th of January 2019.
Day 1.
But
I think that, wow, isn't that cool? Wait a second. We started on the 16th. So the 15th would be the full year.
Right.
And the 16th this year, we're doing our first workshop.
There you go.
Live workshop. I think that's significant.
Well, but and talk about habit building. I mean, when we first started this thing, we kind of said, "Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do one a day for a year." Okay.
Couple of knuckleheads.
And it was there was a honeymoon thing for a week or so, and then we go, dude, I got to leave today, and you're leaving. So how are we going to make this work? Well, we've got out a 20-minute window today, and so we got to make this thing work. And but we've done it. Well, like today, here it is, the end of the day. It's 4:27 here down in the desert and Pacific, and we're getting it out late on the last day of the year. But that's the way it goes, guys.
Happy New Year.
Oh boy. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Happy New Year to you, and looking forward to what's coming at us all, 2020. Jeff, What do we want the fine folks to do right now?
Like us, share us, please subscribe. Let us know what you think down below. iTunes and Stitcher, rate and review. Be safe out there tonight.
Right on.
Have a great evening.
Yeah.
But you know, Uber, Lyft, whatever. There's too many options now.
Use them.
Just like episodes past, what can I do to be less stupid? Make your choices tonight ahead of time so you don't make the stupid choices later. How about that? Goldballhunting.com. We cover every topic there is, including tennis. Come on, join us.
Be less stupid. I like that. That's right. All right, guys. Get out there tonight. Obviously, be safe. Help someone else be safe and be less stupid. Jeff will do this again tomorrow.
I can't wait.